二十五，1，快上！Yellow! Let's go, Blue Lady! Right side! Yellow! 180! Right side! Yellow! Let's go, 180! Right side! Fire down these two! Fire down these two! Let's go, 180! Right side!
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His team coming off a shutout victory last time out. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
The career's my stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Dre, set. Go.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Dre, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. You get a look there, and his numbers on the ground from a week ago. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Browns first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return is Mason. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Great, set.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A tight end in motion now. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jonathan Grenard. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 58-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Mahomes. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 1st down.
To throw is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Mahomes now to throw again. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Game. Offense.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
No touch it.
To throw is Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
No touch it. No.
That's Goddard in motion. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is the visitors' running back, Chalk it up for a 59-yard touchdown. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Bo Nix. Just picking apart the defense, one of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Broncos continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes White. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second in the yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Go on, Eddie. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. 15.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will score. Trey Benson, touchdown Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Browns take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Just a lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Slot man in motion right. On third down, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jonathan Allen. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And it's a phenomenal return, nearly a touchdown. They're set up with first and goal.
At the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And now, after the big punt return, got him down here. They're going to try and make it pay off. First and goal coming up. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Edwards is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that can be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Mason Graham in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for the...
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. To return, it is Turpin. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cleveland.
First down. A gain of 14.
43.
First down,
43.
Cleveland.
Yellow, yellow.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
It's a gain of
Ball
10.
down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. To the pylon, he's in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Browns extend to a 24-3 lead.
Eagles 3.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jonathan Allen. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Again, Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's now 4th down and
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And they'll have it. Cross midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when meaningless yards early in the game.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still first down.
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
attack! Yellow! Come on, Eddie! Spartan!
They'll run here with Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Yellow! Let's go on, Eddie! Spartan!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yellow! Spartan!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
15-yard line.
Second and 5.
Yellow! Strike!
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got it at the 7. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down as they are set up with first and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal. That's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.